I'm actually going on a trip, more specifically to Asia. And let's just say things are gonna be just a little different. Okay, so I'm going to Northeast India for around 2.5 months ish. But the thing that makes this so crazy and so different is I haven't been to Asia for 6 years. So I would have been around what, like 10 the last time I went. So as you guys can see, I'm pretty excited to go, but I'm also a little scared because I feel like going back there is going to be so different. In a good way, of course, but really different. I'm not really sure what it's going to be like when I get there, but what I really want to focus on are my ideas, my future projects, artworks, videos. I'm really excited for all of the new things that are to inspire me on this new adventure, I guess. So come along as I embrace the art of not knowing. Maybe they're just being weird. It has officially been 25 days since I've gone here to India, and oh my gosh, so much has happened. First of all, it's an extremely sunny day today. If it looks like I'm getting blinded by the rays, I probably am. So it's been super busy, but honestly, that's just because my family's been around. All of my cousins were here, all of my aunts and uncles, and the entire house was basically packed for the first 2 weeks. We even got to visit a place called Thule all together for my aunt's wedding. We literally took like a giant 12-seater van and drove like 5 hours in this 12-seater van to get to Thule. It was a completely different part of India that I had never been to before, like ever. And it was honestly so pretty. Literally unlike anywhere I've been in India ever. Not seeing your relatives and your family in like 6 years and then suddenly living under the same roof as them, as you can imagine, was quite stressful and a little chaotic at times. But honestly, although having its fair share of hectic moments, this place also brought back so many cool memories that I'd completely forgotten about. And I've really gotten to just admire the minute details here that seem unimpressive to people sometimes, but to me hold so much more weight. And honestly, just the little things that happen around here and the little things that I see and notice have so much artistic charm in their own ways. Like the sandy floors littered with footsteps, or the slight sway in a tree. There's always so much going on all the time, but none of it ever demands attention. Its beauty is unspoken, almost under the surface, really, and it really takes intentionality to notice. And I didn't even know that I would notice these things or be drawn to these things upon coming here, but that's honestly the best bit. And honestly, I feel like I've gotten to embrace it almost the reality of just not knowing everything all the time. But, anyways, art wise, I'd love to show you guys some of the little sketches and pieces I've done so far. If you guys don't know, this is my travel sketchbook. It's really small, could easily fit into my pocket, and I take it everywhere. And I'd love to just kind of show you guys a couple of the things I've been sketching. This first sketch I've done is when I was sitting on actually this patch of patio, and one of the cats was actually on the roof on the other side of the house over there, and it just looked so whimsical. The lighting that was being cast from the sun peeking through the trees also like casted this really cool shadow, and I just loved the way it looked. So I decided to draw it. The next page is definitely not my best work, but it definitely documented what I had to eat that day, which is a plus, I guess. We went to this place called King Chili's. It's like a little restaurant diner, and I just got a nice latte, and it was pretty good. Oh, and this one actually is probably one of my favorites. There was like this little broken down house. I can insert a picture over here. But there was this like house, and it looked really old and run down. I don't really think anyone was living in it, but it was perfectly nestled behind this tree. I haven't actually done much pencil work in a while. I mostly work with a lot of pens, so this was definitely a nice switch of routine for me. And the last picture that I drew in Tuli was this little sketch of my brother and my cousins on this truck that they just decided to hop onto. And I did this other little spread with crayon. Actually, honestly, crayon is such a good medium when you're just trying to loosen up and make something a little imperfect, maybe a little childish, but the colors, that's why I use crayon. So on the left, I drew some badminton bats because we've been playing a lot of badminton recently. And on the right, I drew this lassi that I had. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Lassi, if you guys don't know, is this yogurt lemony smoothie thing that they have here. It's incredible. And yeah, that's really all I've done in this mini sketchbook. Anyway, this isn't the absolute end of my travels. I'm actually going to one more place called Mokopjong for a quick, like, 4 day visit with my family. I'll make sure to get clips and footage of all that for you guys. And also, I really want to make some art when I'm there. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. I guess I'll see you guys when I get there.
Feito fumaça num quarto fechado, tu tomou conta dos quatro cantos. Acende o cigarro, queima a brasa. Eu sou o quarto, tua fumaça. E os cigarros foram tantos. Feito fumaça num quarto fechado, tu tomou conta dos quatro cantos. Acende o cigarro, queima a brasa. Eu sou o quarto, tua fumaça. E os cigarros foram tantos. E da vez que eu me perdi no caminho, só consigo lembrar de tu me sorrindo, sentada no portão da tua casa. Lembro do CD de coco, do café caboclo, da vontade absurda de sentir teu gosto. Feito fumaça num quarto fechado, tu tomou conta dos quatro cantos. Acende o cigarro, queima a brasa.
To finally wrap up this journey as a whole, I really felt inspired to paint this flower tree I saw while I was in Mokupjeong. This flower tree is actually super close to my heart because it's the exact same type that my dad used to take me to see as a kid. And I would literally get him to shake the branches as hard as he could, so I could imagine I was in some sort of pink snowstorm of sorts. And that in itself was one of my favorite memories that we had together. It wasn't a grand gesture or fancy event that he took me on, but it was a simple thing that he chose to do just to make little me happy. And I feel like this entire trip has just brought me back to valuing the simple things I used to value when I was a kid. The simple times where I didn't always know what was next, but decided to stand in the center of those falling petals anyway. And I feel like India, in particular Northeast India, isn't exactly the most touristy place that people venture to. There's also hardly anything about it online at all. And maybe that's why people have a hesitation to admire it, because they haven't taken the time to see its beauty for themselves. It's taken me a while to grasp at this concept because I myself am a very practical person, and to be honest, I really love knowing what's going on all the time. But I find that the moments that I remember to be the most impactful in my life were the moments I had no idea what was going on. So I'd love to encourage you with this because eventually I can assure you that you will grow very fond of the art of not knowing.